Hi folks, Aaron here from Aaron's Practical Reviews. So, today's video is actually going to be volume 0, and this is a new start to a fairly ambitious project that I have going on here, where I'm just going to start from the absolute most basic. I just walked in the door with my first camera and kind of walk all the way up to where I am now and go over everything that I've learned in between in a series of videos. So that's just the concept here. You just bought your first camera. I'm going to start with the first camera I bought, the T7i. You walked in your house, you put it down. Now what do you do? That's where we're going to start here. So just to help people feel confident putting the camera together. So anyways, enough about that. Let's get right into setting this up. Okay, so this is what you're going to unpack. You're going to get your camera body, your kit lens, you can get your charger, and your all-important owner's manual. You definitely want to keep this on at hand, close by. When you first start, I went to this all the time. And you're going to get a strap, okay? And of course, you're going to get your battery. First thing I always recommend doing with these is to go and charge your battery. And, you know, that takes anywhere from a half hour to a couple hours, depending on which camera model you got. So, before we get started on everything, verify that you have, your battery ready, charged. Make the memory card. This is extremely important. If you do not have the proper memory card, then you're going to have issues with the camera taking videos and stuff. Especially, if you get a camera, say that shoots 4K 60 frames a second, or even this 4-year-old T7i that shoots 1080p at 60 frames a second. If you don't have a memory card that's fast enough for file transfer, then you're not going to be able to transfer. You're going to get card write error, too slow. This particular card is 95 megabytes a second. This card has been perfectly fine for my 4K and my 1080p. To start, we're going to open your battery compartment right here. Okay, this particular battery is a bit smaller on the T7i. And okay, we're going to pop the battery in. We're going to come over on the side, on the Canon cameras, the right side of the cameras, typically where your memory card slot will be. So as you can see here, it's right over here. Just pop it out, up, and you want to put your memory card in there. There is absolutely no way for the camera to save a photo without the memory card in. Okay, if you look on the lens, what you want to do with this to install it onto your camera body is look for this little white dot right here. You're going to come over here and you're going to take that off. And now in here, there's your mirror, and you do not want to touch in there. So now you're going to take this off from the lens. You're going to line up this white line and that white dot right up there. So as you can see here, let's see, let me angle this appropriately. So right here you have the white dot, and there you have the white. You're going to line that up, and it will go in there. Twist till you heard that click. Did you hear that? So to release it, here's the release right here. Push it in, release. So you want to hear that click, and then once that clicks, then you know it's solid, and you are officially ready to shoot now. But it's your first time with a camera and you don't know which modes to go in here or what to do. So if you look on the top here, and this is pretty standard with most of the Canon cameras. Okay, so on right there is going to be your photo mode. And then up top, that is going to be to shoot video. So if you want to go out and start taking photos right now, you're going to put it on the on. But then on the dial here, because this is your first day and you're not familiar with cameras and you're just learning, you can come over here and you're going to go to the green auto mode on there. So you're going to go over here to the green auto mode, if you can see on there. And what that's going to do is just, the camera's going to do all the work for you there. It's going to automatically adjust for exposure. It's going to help you focus. It's going to help you kind of just get out and take some pictures and kind of learn the camera a little bit. It just takes a lot of pressure off of you. And then as you progress, you'll go to different modes on here and you'll see. We'll go over that as we, I release more volumes. But just to start for today, start right there. And so you're going to go into photo mode, and on the back, this is what you should see on almost all of Canon's cameras. So a couple nice features about Canon cameras, especially for beginners, is, as you can see here, as you go through different settings, they have a tutorial type system mode available on the cameras, which makes it extremely easy and comfortable to learn with. It's going to show you basically just that you're in auto mode. Over here, this will tell you how many photos you can take in the current mode and your battery life. So this is just your basic setup that you're going to see. And now you're still not ready to go out and shoot just yet. On the side of the lens stabilizer, actually, you want that to on. That's your image stabilization. And then autofocus, you have a manual option and a AF. So you want autofocus on. Because there is one more thing that you're going to want to do. This is just to take the photos. You're going to want to put this up to your eye and adjust. See this little knob right here? So you're going to want to adjust that to your eye. So with this dial, this is very simple what you're going to do. Okay, you're going to pick a subject, focus on that subject, and then adjust this thing here to get it in focus. Okay, when you hear this little beep with the camera, that means that it's focused on something. And it'll show you in the viewfinder what it's focused on. If you look through this viewfinder and that does not look in focus to you, adjust that little dial I showed you here to get it in focus. Again, if you have glasses, you have horrible eyesight, this will allow you to see clearly and take images that are in focus. Okay, and then if you want to take some video, you're simply gonna put that up into the video mode. And now when it's in video mode, you will be shooting off the back of the screen, not through the viewfinder. You cannot shoot video mode through the viewfinder on the DSLR cameras. It has to be mirrorless. So if you want to shoot video mode, you're going to go here and you're going to shoot off the back of the screen. And to focus on things, you're going to touch on different things. And again, it's in auto mode, but you can select things to focus on while you're... This amazing new flip screen on here that you're definitely going to want to use. So you're going to pull this out like so, flip it around, and then push it back in, and now you can see what you're doing, what you're taking photos of on your new camera. Okay, and then if you look on the back here, okay, just really quickly, while you're out taking photos, if you want to preview what you're taking, look on the back. Your camera will have a play button. It's gonna be a little button, literally as a play logo, like you've seen. When you push that, it will pull up your photos and you can scroll through what you just took if you want to take a preview of them. And again, the only way you can do any of this is if you have the card in the camera. Okay, so after you take some photos and you want to preview them really quickly before you bring them in and look at them on the computer on a larger screen, that is how you would preview them after you take the photo. Well, that's it. Congratulations. You've just officially set up your first camera and you're ready to go out and start shooting some photos with it. Also, when you are done taking your first set of photos, you can simply pop out the memory card, put it in your laptop or computer, and view them that way. That would be my recommendation. In the next video, I'll go over another option, which is the free software and stuff that comes with it. And we'll also talk about in the next video, it'll be volume 1, why the photos you just took with your brand new camera don't look quite as good as you were hoping. Don't worry about it. That's totally normal. Some photos you just took are going to look fantastic. Other photos are going to be very disappointing. And there's a reason for that. It's all part of the learning process and the growing pains of photography. Easily fixable, and we'll go over that in the next video. But that's it. Enjoy your new camera. Thank you for watching, and get out there and practice and have fun with your new camera. Just real quick about myself, if you're new to my channel, I'm not a professional YouTuber. I don't work for Canon. I just own a lot of Canon equipment. I actually work regular 50 to 60 hour a week job. I do this strictly for fun, and it's kind of a fun hobby / challenge for me to make, kind of express my creative side and be creative. It's something I do this just for fun. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy the conversations I have with a lot of viewers, and I learn a lot from my viewers as well. Probably as much as what I've learned experimenting, I've learned from viewers. So it's a great source of knowledge, talking to people in the comments. Obviously, YouTube is where everybody goes now to learn things, right? It's really fast and easy. But the photo community, since you're new to photography, or if you're going to be watching this, the photo community is very helpful. Most people are very kind, and they're very easy to talk to and willing to help out one another too. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for volume 1, which will be where we'll go from here, get into, like I said, the different software, some of the settings that I'd recommend on here right away. And then we'll start to kind of move into different shooting styles, lenses, moving up, showing what different camera bodies might do, different lenses will do, different lighting arrangements. There's a whole bunch of stuff I want to get into, and this is just the beginning. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned, subscribe, and that's it. Have a fantastic day.